Welcome everyone to the annual Afda Awards. You watching from home, the car, really, I do not care where. But we are here to celebrate, acknowledge, appreciate, and congratulate the hard work done by third year and honors students in their films this year. And we would just like to extend our well dones and congratulations to the winners and the nominees this year. This year has been a tough one. We're talking about shooting online, performing for a lagging Zoom, attending class in the comforts of your own bed. Wait a minute, that part that part wasn't so bad at all. Actually, it was pretty fine. But nonetheless, you found a way. You did as a filmmaker. But that's your job. To find solutions to problems we are faced with. That is the definition of a filmmaker. It's in our DNA. I'm done. There's really nothing for me left to say. I've thanked the institution. Thank you, Afda. I've thanked the institution. I've motivated these people. I'm done, really. Oh, I do apologize. I am your host, Asanda Kati, better known as the Glorious One. Please do forgive me. I assumed you knew who I was, but I am learning not to insinuate things. Actually, me forgetting to tell you that I'm the host makes me remember a certain story. I think it's best at this moment in time, you grab yourself a glass filled with some of your favorite drink and some popcorn. Because I'm about to tell you a juicy one. I never wanted this job. We're going there. I never wanted the job. Let me tell you. Second year TV school were hosting auditions for this very show, the Afda Awards. They wanted to find a host. I got there and I see last year's host. They were actually considering using last year's host. Talk about a reboot. But not that I cared, because I wasn't there to audition, was I? I was there to just drop off a bag because hosting and all these things, they're not my cup of Savannah Dry. 0%, of course. It's not my thing. But I decided to sit a while, just see how other kids were doing. And just observing, giving moral support. But at that moment, they were getting ready to work. The producer made it clear and he shouted. His exact words were, "Okay, if you're not here to audition, please leave." So then what did I do? As a kid who wasn't there to audition, as the wholesome kid that I so am, I got up and made my way to the door. Did I reach the door? No. Why? The producer stopped me. Imagine. I was like, "Excuse me, sir." And he was like, "Where the hell are you going?" I was like, "I'm not here to audition, so I'm leaving." And I was like, "No, no, no. You're going to audition." The level of shookethness that betook me at that moment in time, I swear that was when I knew I messed up. I messed up big time. So then what did I do? I went and auditioned. But then upon further research, you want to go to no. La bantu badlala ngabo. I didn't get this job because I was the best. No, 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 no. I'm the glorious one. I will be the best in everything I do. I didn't get it because I was the best. I got it because they wanted me. Can you imagine that? They wanted me and they had auditions as a front to say, oh no, we're just giving other kids a shot. Now, I don't have a problem with that. No, not at all. But they should at least told me, being part of the plan. I was headhunted, but that's fine. We move. So I suggest you sit back, prop up your pillow, butter your popcorn, fill up your glass. Just get comfortable and let's kick it.
Dear graduating class of 2020, what a year it's been. It seems almost a miracle that we're at the end of it. And it's even more miraculous that you've completed your graduation projects and we've had a very successful online festival. Congratulations are due to you, this graduating class of 2020, more than any other year which has gone before it. Watching the productions on Saturday made me so very proud of you, that you could deliver projects of such great quality under the most trying conditions. Many of you heard a voice note from one of the critics who broke down because she was so moved by your talent. I felt just the same, especially as I knew the odds you had had to overcome to get the finished project ready for the festival. There's no other way of saying this, but 2020 has been the most brutal year for everyone in the world. Here at Afda Durban's campus, we have never had such a tough year. Last week, the devastating and unbearable loss of one of our own, Lungelo Qobo, was the most destructive event we could have imagined. Nothing could have prepared us for it, and it has left everybody scarred, most especially her parents, her family, her adoring friends, and the staff who worked with her. Nothing could prepare us for such a cruel blow, and those of you closest to her will never be the same again. My prayers go out to all of you, especially her parents, who've had to endure such an unfair loss. Lungelo was such a positive and vibrant person. When I spoke to her in ICU, she said she was doing so much better and had every hope of overcoming this illness. How very heartbreaking it was to hear last Wednesday that she had lost the battle with COVID. I send my prayers to her mother and her father, and especially her newborn baby. It is with this in mind that we dedicate the awards ceremony of 2020 to our beloved Lungelo. We will never forget her. May she never forget us.
Honey, honey, I can see the stars all the way from here. Usher, na 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 na. Guys, is it going Pearl speaking in French. Italian. Was it Italian? And it was British. My lips are too thick for this lipstick. Bang it. Uyasuka
Good evening, everyone. My name is Arish Serkisu. I'm the head of Business, Innovation, and Technology. In a year filled with anxiety, depression, and conflict, my students have delivered something of a masterpiece. And it gives me great pleasure to announce the Business of the Year. The winner of this year's Business Award is
Good day to you all and welcome. My name is Mpilo Koza, aka Scotty. On behalf of Becom Business, we would like to thank you guys for this award. I mean, it's been a it's been a long journey. Damn, it's been long. I mean, ups and downs, lefts and rights. Lefts and rights. But it's been amazing. You know, I'd like to thank my team members. If it wasn't for our teamwork, we wouldn't have been here. We wouldn't have made it to the end. And because of our patience and our dedication, we managed to finish. And the main guy, Arish. I'd like to thank Arish. You know why? Because this guy was so patient enough to go through a class of only 8 people and manage it till the end. Because of you, Arish, we wouldn't have made it here, but we did. Finally saying that we are graduating. And I'd like to thank you so much for this opportunity, the opportunity that we've gotten to actually learn from you, gain a lot of knowledge, and guarantee that everyone from this class is going to succeed. We're going to make it. Not forgetting that 10%. But on my side, thank you very much.
It gives me great pleasure to present this award, but let me take on a quick journey. Years ago, working with the great director, Moni van Rensburg, an actress came up to him and said to him, Moni, I'm battling with this role, I need motivation. And he bent down and he picked up a stone, a very simple stone. He gave it to him and he said, keep it simple. Cut to 20 years later, the same actress and I were at an award ceremony and we gave the stone to Dumasani Pakati, a young South African director. And if I could, I'd give this stone to every single one of you. You've come through an incredible year, 2020. We've had setbacks, but you've made your films. Congratulations. Take that step out into industry. I've had 40 years and it's been brilliant. Embrace it. And the winner of Best Film is
On behalf of the cast and crew for The Writings on the Wall, I would like to just say thank you for this award. And it's been a year, so yeah, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
To the Afda Durban third year students, you've come a long way from when you started your journey here at Afda. Look at what you can do now. In just a few years, one can change so much. My words of wisdom for you today is to never surrender that drive which got you here, to keep on fighting towards your dreams, regardless of what challenges come your way. Do not grow complacent. This is just the start, and if you're always chasing greater goals, then you'll always be learning, growing, and reaching new heights. Don't settle for good enough. Tell yourself you're going to be great and fire up that drive. I've seen it. Now go out there and show the world what you can do. I wish you all the very best for your future endeavors. The nominees for the best telenovela are and the winner for best telenovela is
Hi everyone, thank you so much for this award. It means an absolute lot to me. I'd like to thank my crew and my cast for being an absolute pleasure to lead. You guys have been great, you have been fun. We had our challenges, but we overcame them. We all grew, I grew. So yeah, I'm very grateful for that. And to my producing lecturers that have taught me over the years, thank you so much. You guys have continuously instilled this love for producing since day one. Even though I didn't even come to Afda initially to study producing, yet here I am, completely in love with this field of work. And to my parents, thank you for believing in the girl. Ngiyamthanda kakhulu for that. So yeah, here's to doing more great things in the future.
the key the key is not the will to win. Everybody has that, but to put in the work and prepare to win. That is what is important. Now, that is exactly what the third year music performers did. And the nominees for best music performers in year 3 are
This is your moment. Show me you're worthy. This is 20 years ago, you told me you were mine, but little did I know that you were leaving me behind. I thought that we would be together forever.
remember, you learn more from losing than from winning. You learn how to keep going, but there can only be one winner, and the winner is
Oh, oh my God. Oh, yes. Who are you? I'd like to form. I'd like to formally reintroduce myself. My name is. Okay, no. Enough jokes. I know. The switch up, you know. keep people on their toes. Next thing, I might be coming to your house and be like, "Assalamu alaikum." Anyway, not the point. We need to move into serious things. Us, students at Afda, there are things that we go through as Afda students. Oh wait, these things have pockets. If I just find one. There we go. As Afda students, we go through a lot of things. And really, there are things that if I had to share, I'd probably lose this job. But thank God there are people who are not bound by the powers that be and speak freely from the heart. Students from Afda, they call this a melody.
Okay, let's go. Everything comes to an end, even with your extension. Every mark you want, you might not see, just because you're in other things that aren't related to this, other things that could delay you. Ah, flip, my PC.
Asipelestina, asipelestina. Ora logo qina uzisenda senda. Ora logo qina uzisenda senda. Vusa ekuseni basivusa nasemini.
Do you remember telling people that the only reason you would leave here is because of PC? But come now, look, you've come far. Don't get me started on some lectures and lying about your connection, because you're avoiding questions. And clearly, due dates don't scare any of you.
Everything comes to an end, even with your extension. Every mark you want, you might not see, just because you're in other things that aren't related to this, other things that could delay you all the way to summer school. Despite it all hasn't been bad. We wake up every day to be more refined in our craft, to be groomed to not only be innovative, but to also be the next part creators in the industry. We work hard and we play hard. But most importantly, the experiences we have at Afda are experiences to remember, to cherish forever.
I'm back with a bob. It's a bob. Bob. Really, I do not care, but I'm back with this. And I'm going to kill it because this is the only time I have here. Yeah. So, I'm introducing the next award. The next award is a postgraduate award for postgraduates. What is it? Outstanding motion picture. Either it be film, a documentary, or a television show. Jingle bells, jingle bells. Santa's got a sleigh.
Making a film or any cultural product carries with it a great deal of importance, and what a hell of a year it's been to make a great deal of importance. Congratulations to all the people involved in making the films nominated in this category. The nominees for Best Honours Motion Picture Medium Production are
There's a train.
Postman's feeling under the weather. Even dark clouds
We don't really have any say.
When you're colored, you are in between. You know, colored people are easy to ignore.
And that's when I realized that, I can know who I am, but other people will have.
the winner of the 2020 Best Honours Motion Picture Medium Production is
Hi, I'm Jess Metcalf. I'm the writer, director, and producer of All the Lost Things. This film would not have been possible without the hard work and dedication of my whole crew. So it really is an honor for me to accept this award on behalf of the cast and the crew and everyone that was involved in the making of this production. Beyond just them, to the family and friends and anyone who helped support us and motivate us this year. It's been a really difficult year, and the fact that us in Honours were able to produce such amazing content is just a testament to the type of filmmakers we are. That being said, during this difficult time, I really do believe that All the Lost Things has themes that are extremely relevant, that of hope and perseverance and the importance of connection. It's themes that I feel are really relevant during this difficult time that we're going through. And I'm just really happy that it's received the recognition that it has. So thank you and stay safe.
Now we move into the last segment of these awards. The Critics Awards. Awards given to students by the critics, I imagine. Because really, it wouldn't be critics giving awards to critics. But moving on swiftly, because I do have questions for these critics. What is the process like? I mean, if this is the room where it happens, how do you delegate, choose what film deserves a critic award? What project, which hard work? Because I'd like to know. How do you come to this space? I mean, if you imagine this is the room where it happens, I want to be in there. No, Mtsandi's into, not because I'm a critic, of course. But yeah. But anyway, moving into the first Critics Award. We are getting there. It is almost the end of the show. We are good. Just hang on tight. We are critical, but stable. I'm on a roll today. Ain't no time to butter me up. Oh my God.
I would like to encourage all the live performers out there, using the wise words of Zozibini Tunzi, take up space and cement yourself. Now, for the Afda Critics Award for the undergraduate production in live performance, the nominees are
This is your moment.
And the winner is...
After Critics Award for Best Television.
To my third years, I've had the tremendous privilege of watching you grow from those unsure little second years into these wondrous television powerhouses you are today. And I'm sure the critics have recognized that too. So without further ado, here are the nominees for the Critics' Choice Award. And the winner is...
After Critics Award for Best Film.
2020 is the year we got introduced to the COVID-19 pandemic, enforcing a couple of months quarantined and blurring the lines for artists and filmmakers. But here you are, our first hybrid heroes who managed to create motion pictures against all odds. Bravo. The category is After Critics Award for an undergrad production in film. The nominees for the After Critics Award for an undergrad production in film are... The winner of the 2020 After Critics Award for an undergrad production in film is...
After Critics Award for Postgraduate Best Motion Picture.
In the postgraduate year, we see filmmakers refining their crafts, developing cinematic and creative voices, and making work primed for the industry. You guys not only understand the technical complexities of filmmaking, but also the nuances and intricacies of storytelling at a higher level. It is this knowledge you will take with you, develop the motion picture industry, and become a new generation of South African filmmakers. So, without further ado, the nominees for the After Critics Award for Postgraduate Motion Picture Medium are...
There's a trend.
Postman's feeling under the weather. Even dark clouds
We don't really have any say in.
When you kind of are in between, you know, kind of people are easy to ignore.
And that's when I realized that, I can know who I am.
And the winner of the 2020 After Critics Award for Postgraduate Motion Picture Medium is...
Unfortunately, good people, we've come to the end of the show. Unfortunately, for you, that is. For me, it's great news. It means I need to stop. Thank God. I hope you enjoyed the show. In fact, I don't care if you did or you didn't. I did it. I gave you a glorious experience. And I just want you to know that, well done. Well done to the winners, to the losers, and the people in between. Well done. I think that's it, really. Oh, I must depart with you great words of wisdom, and I will share them. But I'm gonna need you to do something. Take your glasses, raise them up high. What I'm about to tell you is vital for the human spirit, soul, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. If you rest, you rust. Cheers! On a king lang for that.
And cut.